Right guys, first target with the Garret Ace Apex. I got it set on 0, in the mode on 0. Sensitivity I've just wound up full, volume is irrelevant. Iron volume I've got that on full at the moment, number 8. Frequency I've got it in a fixed frequency, 20 kilohertz, channel 5, and I'm connected wirelessly as well. And then in mode, like I say, you've got various modes: 0 coins, US coins, jewellery, relics, custom. So I'm just running 0, so it's all metal, nothing's discriminated out. Got a solid 58, 59. So let's see what we got. Right, I've disconnected my headset at the moment, guys, so you can actually hear the machine. Got it out. It's not quite as clean as it was in the hole there. So it's jumping between 57 and 60 there. But it's still quite a solid sound. With that coil, that Viper coil, the recovery speed, you know, is really decent, to be fair. So let's just see a bit of a live dig, see what we've got. And what we got after chasing it around for 10 minutes. I'm used to using a different pinpointer. Tiny little button. That did sound, you know, it's a nice hit. It's clean, quick. So yeah, not bad at all. Right, target number 2, guys. Definitely sounds more stable than the previous one there. So again, just around the 70s, but it isn't jumping in tone, it is still one solid tone. So we'll get that out, see what we got. And again, just as a demonstration of the recovery speed there of the coilet, you know, that is quick. So hopefully with some separation, if we get you know, some other trash around the target, it will give us good separation there to pick out the decent bits. Right, let's get this one out. There you go, guys, chunky bit of lead. 4 inches down thereabouts. Chunky bit of lead. So this is a good example, guys, with the recovery speed and the separation between what possibly could be a decent target in the middle there, hovering around 58, 60, and junk either side of it. It recovers between the junk and a solid target really well. And whatever that is, that's quite close. Right, let's get that out, see what we got. Right, guys, just to prove how decent the recovery and the separation is with that Viper coil, got it out. It's nothing really, it's absolutely nothing, but it give a nice solid tone. Look at the size of that, you know, smaller than your thumbnail. So it's a small target, but the iron still cracking in there. Yeah, and the target we were hearing. So it was that against right next to a bit of junk, and the junk's still there, and that was beside it and that was cracking in. So again, yeah, the recovery, the separation is amazing, really, when you think about it, because it's still picking out the smaller targets next to, you know, the larger junk targets, iron and stuff. Pretty decent. Again, guys, yeah, we've got a low tone coming in. Bang, smack bang in the middle of that trash. We've got a solid 72, 73. Yeah, solid 72, 73. And then just before it, a bit of junk right next to it. And that is a solid 70, 71, 72. Sounds sweet. Recovery's quick. Yeah, let's dig it, see what we got. Yeah, mid 70s, that's out. That's what you want. Look at that. That was obviously end on, giving us a sweet hit. And nice little tap. In all fairness, that's quite decorative. So if you're after a tap, I'll put this on eBay later. I'll post up the listing for it on eBay, and then yeah, you can just bid on it if you want. So
tap me up.
Yeah, tap me up. That's probably I mean, I'm looking at the detail there on the tap head, and I'm thinking that's probably late 4th, maybe 5th, could be as late as 7th century Roman, I'm thinking. Maybe, I don't know. Comment below if you know what age that is. Cracking hit though. Nice. Ah, that ain't a tap. You know what that is? That's what you put in a keg, innit? In a barrel. Bonk. It's fluted.
Oh,
it's tapered, look.
Oh.
And then you can turn it.
Beer keg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a find! Ah, what a find! Saxon. That's definitely Saxon. Yeah, Saxon. Cracking hit though. So I was just trying a couple of different things there, guys. At the moment, I'm running in 0. Alright, so I'm hearing everything, and that's what I do with all my machines, to be honest. Because when you start, you know, running in different modes and discriminating little bits out or notching bits out, it can make other tones break up a little bit where the tone threshold sits. So on this occasion, I'm just trying it in 0. But you can hear, you know, it's a highly contaminated area here, really, with all sorts of bits and bobs. But again, right in the middle of it all, sweet 75, 75, 76, and then crap. 75, 76. Could be a couple of targets there, to be fair, but definitely in a contaminated area. And when you swing, I mean, look at the swing speed. Yeah, it's still picking that out. That's a decent sized coil for contaminated areas, really. Right, let's pop that out, see what we got. Right, before I pop that out, there's me 70, 75, 76, and I've just gone over it just to basically pinpoint it at a different angle. And then when I slow the swing speed right down, can you hear that tone difference? We haven't had anything that high yet. And that's coming in at 80. So, like I say, possibly a couple of targets there, close to each other, next to contaminated iron, whatever it is. Right, let's get these out, See if there's two targets there. Well, we're keeping it real. That one up just in the higher tones there, just creeping into the 80s, was a bit of can on its side, and nothing else around it apart from iron. Never mind. Mid-70s again. Does sound good. And you can hear we've got loads of contamination around here. But it is here and that in the middle. See what we've got there, let's get it out. Right there, in the hole, and it's a coin. That is a lovely coin. Making it more muddy the more I'm trying to clean it up, guys. I think that's 1861. Can't quite make it out. I'll get a couple of stills up. Cracking signal though. Just lay it down so you can hear that again. Yeah, see, that was where that solid mid-70s was coming from. And you can still hear the other contamination around it. Just out of curiosity, if we were to run... Oh, gone into the wrong bit. If we were to run in coin mode, yes, it does get rid of some of that background ground noise and iron and stuff, and yes, it will still pull it out in a clean mid-70s, but you kind of lose a feeling for the ground noise and anything else that's going on. So I'm going to continue with it in zero mode, all metal mode, and then just see how that goes. Right, a couple of stills of that, put them up in a second. $49.50, lower tones, guys, but I'm sticking at $49.50 all the way round, and nothing around it. Right, let's pop that out, see what it is. Still the same numbers on the target ID there. Jumping about with the tones a little bit. Now it's out. It is, well, some sort of little clamp with a spring. No, it ain't got a spring in it. some sort of, maybe no idea what it is really. Obviously had a pin going through it there, and it was some sort of clip or something, clamp or clip. Yeah, I'll put a couple of stills up, see if you can identify it for us. Yeah, it's just hovering around the early 60s in one direction and mid 50s in the other. Let's just dig it anyway, just so we get an idea of targets to numbers and tones. Yeah, bit of junk. Tiny target, and still, you know, a couple of 3 inches down. But that was why it was a bit of a jumpy about signal, just a bit of junk. Yeah, again, this one's jumping around a bit. It's sort of drifting from mid 50s to mid 60s. And you can obviously hear that tone's changing a bit. But I'm still going to dig it anyway, because I'm not sure of the numbers on the machine, as in target ID, or the tones. It's a little bit different setup and tones to what the AT Pro Max is. Could in fact be a couple of bits there, to be fair. Right, let's get that out, let's see what we got. There you go. Super deep. Pinpoint of depth. Only a some sort of bolt or fastening or something. But some serious depth there. And it's still got it amongst all the other trash. That's amazing, really. That is really impressive. Really impressive. Baggers are on, guys. Baggers are on. Right, guys, we're now just going to hop over to another field, the field of dreams. So yeah, this field we're now going over to, it's a bit of a hike, about a 20-minute, 30-minute hike really. It's right at the far end of the farm, and we've had roaming out of here, we've had hammers, we've had musket balls, all sorts of stuff. So we'll just see what the Apex can deliver on a different field. See you when you get there. Right, that was real scratchy, guys. Loads of noise around it. That is out, but again, that's just under the 50s. So just learning the target numbers and the tones, really. There, it's round. I can see it's round. Definitely round. I can't feel a shank on it. Give it a little squirt. Give it a little spray. Do you know what, guys? I've got to say it. That, I reckon, is a Roman. Let me dry it out. It's come in just around the mid 50s, but drifting a little bit below it. I found that literally 2-3 inches down, amongst some other trash. First hole on the field, and boom, out that come. Happy days, eh? Let's get some stills up. So it's late 50s, and occasionally just skipping over into the 60 there, and that seems to be where that tone break is as well, guys. So let's see what we got. Missed it. We're about to find out how waterproof the machine is as well. It's starting to rain. Yeah, 59.60. And here, guys. Oh, bloody right pick of that. Bit of can. Sounded lovely, didn't it? Right, let's crack on. '51, solid. Let's get it out, see what we got. Recovering nicely. So the 51, solid 51. Pinpointer is on. Bit of scrap. Tin. Solid 51. The Field of Dreams is not delivering any dreams right now, is it? But we'll carry on. One of them questions always asked. It's not a pylon, I appreciate that, but it's still high voltage electricity. Literally right underneath it. Machine's on. Should have gone through that with you really, because you won't be seeing it. Sensitivity is what I want to show you. Full out, right at the top. Volume number 8. I'm hoping you're picking it up on the camera. The iron audio right down really, just to use it as a filter, just to see if it gets rid of some of that little background chatter where we're you know, just going through the stubble. Only just done that, so I'll take it back up, bring that all the way up, just to basically illustrate there's no interference coming off the overhead electrical cables. And then frequency 20 kilohertz. Again, happy to move through to multi-frequency. Slight bit of noise there occasionally, but what machine won't? 5 kilohertz. Little bit of noise, 10 kilohertz. Very stable. 15, stable. And 20 kilohertz where I've been running it. Stable, and I'm right under these electrical cables. Not giving me any interference, not giving me any problems at all. Upper 70s. Jumping about a little bit, but again, perfect example. Right under those cables. Something small, whatever it is. Well, it's cleaned up a little bit. That's now bang on 90. Just in case that's in the sidewall, let's go with a pinpointer. No, it's not in the sidewall, guys. Where is it? Where is it? Right, take a bit more out. As you can see now. Tell you what we're going to do. We'll bring the iron flat out. No, we've still got a steady 85, 90. Is it in the side there? I can see something. Might just be a stone. No, it's not in there. Well, what is it, guys? What is it? Let me find it and I'll come back to you.
Decent signal, is it? Fuck, you know, man. The size of that hole. Can only just get it. I can only just pick it up. Jesus Christ.
You getting it at all in there,
No,
Gord?
no.
Nothing. No, nothing out here, look. Agreed?
Yeah.
Not doing nothing.
Can't have nothing. Fucking hell, jeez.
Man, that sounded sweet.
That was on the side, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like that, wasn't it? At least now it's got depth.
It has, isn't it?
Well, guys, you know that smallish target I didn't want to lose? And then it got a bit cleaner and a bit deeper, a bit cleaner and a bit deeper. Then it got deeper and then a bit grunty. Bit of iron plate, but depth. There you go. That's ground level. That's the bottom of the hole, yeah. That, I appreciate it as iron, and we always dig deep iron, but at least that's a decent machine in the respect that it is getting deep targets. Right, let's go and find something a bit more interesting. Yeah, late 50s, early 60s. Again, sounds nice. Doesn't sound big, but nor did the last one, did it, to start with? I guess that's why they say when you get a new machine, you need to spend at least 100 hours with it to get familiar. Ah, now we're on it. Lovely little musket ball. Lovely, eh? Bit of history there. And the sun's come out. Look at that. Just as that come up, the sun come out. Late 60s, early 70s. Where's our iron volume? So I've got iron volume back on 8 again, frequency 20, sensitivity all the way up, volume all the way up. Yeah, sounds clean, doesn't it? Late 60s, early 70s. Let's give that a dig. Deep up. I've really got to get used to where the actual target is on the end of the coil or the middle of the coil. I normally do that before I normally take it in the field, to be fair. But delivered yesterday. We need to get it in the field, guys, don't we? Get it going. Oh, we're done with it. Pinpointer out on it, shall we? We already got it out. No. Oh. Get to know your machine before you start doing the videos. Well, according to that's a bit deeper in, isn't it? Can't be that much deeper. It's going to be another bit of blinking iron, isn't it? Guarantee it. I hope not. Not in the 70s. Definitely in the middle, I reckon. Definitely in the middle. Place your bets. Place your bets. Place your bets. It would look like we've got it out. Is it in that glass? In there, guys. I think the battery's a bit flat in my pinpointer, if I'm honest. Seems to be struggling. Oh, round. Round. Oh! Oh! Is it? Yes! Look at that! What a beauty! What a beauty! What a beauty! That come in. That's amazing. Look at that. Some good depth. Some amazing depth, actually. Yeah, it was that. Definitely. Yeah. Look at the depth on that, on a coin. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And look at the detail on that. Look at that. Right, couple of stills, guys. Chuffed. Well chuffed. Sun is out and the Romans are out. Look at that. Awesome. And the depth, awesome. Chuffed with that purchase, I've got to be honest. Well happy. Little old Apex does it again. Look at that. Second Roman of the day. Awesome. Right, some stills, guys. Getting carried away now. Clean 60. Now, normally on the AT and most machines that have got quick recovery on them, when you get that double bleep, that would normally give you an indication of a coin, wouldn't it, on a side. So, fingers crossed, guys. Are we going to have another? Oh no, I can see it. Buckle. Not a coin. Little buckle. Still got some nice detail on it. Decorative buckle. I'll take that anyway, definitely. Sounded sweet on the Apex there, didn't it? Got it out, guys. That was sounding clean. My battery's getting a bit low, so I'm sort of reserving power a bit now. Musket ball, another little musket ball, same size as the last one. Lovely, isn't it? Come in 62, a couple of 3 inches down. Popping up now, guys. A little bit of sunshine's come out. Right, that one, it was a mega jumpy tone, and I've recorded it just because it wasn't clean on that occasion, but it is a jumpy tone, and it's hovering around 45, but lower tone, but it is jumping about a bit. Got it out anyway, and it's a little lead seal or something by the looks of it. It's got SB on there, is it, or GB? Can't really make it out. I'll put a still up anyway. So yeah, you still got to dig them targets, all down in the lower numbers at the moment because we're still having a few bits come out with it. GB I reckon that is. Yeah, lead seal. Nice little find though, isn't it? Right, couple of stills. Right guys, Shawnee's going to have a go with it now, see how he get on. Made some adaptations to it, he's a different height to myself. So yeah, that's the first time he's on now. We've got it on 20 kilohertz, we've got the sensitivity wide open, we've got iron audio on 5. We've ground balanced it, pumped it to ground balance it, and we're still on a bit of stubble, fortunately, or unfortunately we should say really. But yeah, we'll just we'll follow Sean round for a minute and see what he gets.
70s.
Right, we've got a
60s.
jumpy one there, guys. Yeah, it's like, no, it's cleaning up. Come round, we'll rotate with it a bit. Is it not as clean that way?
No. Going this way.
Yeah, late 70s, early 80s, but it sounds sweet that way. And I know we always say go swing, you know, both ways, as they say. Do you swing both ways, Sean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Detecting, mate.
Yeah, oh, when he's detecting, he
Yeah.
tends to swing both
Only
ways.
At weekends.
Only at weekends. Still in the hole. So yeah, you know, like always, take the target from both sides. See if the target ID is similar or the tones are similar. Not as many tones on this machine, obviously, but think that's out. Hang on a minute, you're going to need that pinpointer because you're. If we suddenly disappear, guys, that's because the battery's gone flat in there. Oh. Gordy's on a little Roman over there. We'll just run over and see Gordy quickly. What's Gordy got? Oh! Tidy. Tidy little Roman. Nice. Yeah. Happy with that? Yeah, thumbs up. He's happy. Oh, go back. Shawnee.
Roman.
Oh, Shawnee's on a Roman as well. Look at that. Apex does Roman. Sun is out. Look at that sun.
Was that a button?
Or is that a button? Hang on a minute.
No, it is a Roman.
Roman?
Yeah, definitely Roman.
We'll give her a little squidgy squirter.
Yes, please.
Hang on a minute. Right, prime example then, really, weren't it? Because we went both ways on it. One way sounded clean, one way didn't.
Yeah, it's lovely.
And some people would have just walk by and leave it. But look at that. Look at the detail on that as well. Yeah, look at that. So guys, with the Apex, yeah, if you get a target that sounds super sweet in one direction and not so clean in the other, and it sounds stable in that sweet direction, yeah, dig it. Because if you don't, you might just regret it. Look at that. What do you say?
Beautiful. Happy days. I'm
He's
swinging
happy.
both ways.
He's swinging both ways. Happy days. Well, I'm going to get a still of that one, guys. Mid 70s, early 80s, guys. Some of them higher tones. Or the higher tone. Let's dig it. Bit of iron there, by the sounds of it. Still sounding sweet. This video is going to be so long with all these live digs. Welcome to Gardener's World. This is how you how you start your first foundations for a pond. For a pond.
Is it? Yeah.
That's how you start your foundations for a pond. Oh, you're on your wrong pinpointer, mate. Tell me you pinpointed. I just want to see if it. Yeah, it sounds sweet still, doesn't it? Even though it's been opened up.
Whereabouts? Yeah.
I think that's right on the end of the quill, but I think that's a little bit deeper personally. Ah, that's going mental. He's on it. He's all over it like a carb on it.
Ooh.
Oh, what? Something shiny?
No.
No, why not? Getting us all excited now.
See something big and bright. I thought, hello.
Hello. Ah, it's just a pinpointer reminding you, I think, isn't it? Oh no, and it's picking up.
That's me.
It's picking up all your gold in your bag.
This is something different.
Here we go. What do we got?
A bit of
And it's a bit of
shit.
oh, oh, oh. Well, it was in the higher numbers. Bit of scrap, guys. Never mind. Got to dig them all.
Yep.
There you go. So that one, guys, was mid-80s. Mid-80s sounded sweet, but weren't as sweet as it sounded. Never mind. Late 70s. Bit slag, I think. In the shape of a dog. Kind of. Cracking hit, weren't it? Sorry guys, should have done a live one on that. My battery is literally out. 50s, early 50s, late 40s, early 50s. Hammered. On the hammered, there you go. I'll let you hear it now, it's out. It's not quite the same, but yeah, early 50s, guys. So there you go. Apex finds the hammers. Late 50s, early 60s, guys. Right next to the other one. Hope my battery don't go. We're going out tonight, guys, and it's 6 o'clock already. We're well behind schedule. Don't know if I got that out or not. Yeah, we better go. In the side there, guys. What is it? What is it? Ain't even got you in focus. Nah. Got it in there. Ah, tiny bit of lead. In fact, that looked like a little pot plug, to be honest. Probably not, but tiny little bit of lead. Thought that's gonna be another hammered. Yeah, we better head back. 92. Oh, that felt something big there. Unless it was a stone I hit. No, that's out. 92, 92. Well, I thought it was out. Really got to get used to this. Right. Right. I'd completely missed it. Well, I'd like to say that's a ring, but is it a ring or is that a copper O-ring? You know, off a pipe. I can't see any markings on that. I reckon that's a 15 mil. Probably a bit big for a 15 mil, but I reckon that's a copper O-ring off a pipe. Crikey, thought I had a nice ring then. Right guys, battery's held out. Thought I turned it off. Right guys, battery's held out. Hopefully we'll get the end of this bit. That's it. Few hours out with the Apex. First time out with it. Straight out of the box, put it together, turned it on. Bosh, hadn't even charged it to be fair. So that was doing well. First impressions, decent machine. If that fits your budget, that's definitely a machine worth considering. As you've seen there, we've had you know, a couple of Romans out with it, hammered, and then the usual bits you normally get, buckles and plenty of junk. But all in all, I suppose the highlights of it really, weight. It's really well balanced and a good weight. Feels really comfortable. Display, if you're someone who's after target IDs and not just, you know, run on sound. The display is good size. Ease of menu, brilliant. You can certainly scroll through the menu really easily. And then you've got the functions with the, you know, the variable frequencies there, 5 up to 20 kilohertz, and then you've got the multi-frequency, and obviously you've got the beach setting. So that's a really good all-round machine. Obviously we need to try it on, you know, some other permissions where we've got some that are really trashy, and just see how the separation works on the recovery, see how it works where we've got loads of iron. The other benefit really is the coil it comes with. I know a lot of people like really massive coils, you know, to get extra depth, but that coil, that's a decent coil. It's got some super depth on it, as you see, with that deep bit of iron and a coin there that come out relatively deep. Just turn the radio down a sec. And with that coil being so narrow, you know, you can get in between the rubbish targets if there's something there sounding really decent. So, like I say, if that's in your budget, it's certainly not an entry-level machine by any means. I know they say the Ace range, you know, is where you start to get into the entry level, and this would be the higher end of the entry level. But it's a real decent machine and good value. We'll do some more reviews on it. You'll see it in a few more videos. And for what we paid for it, can't complain. Really can't complain. So I'll put a link up. If that's the machine you're looking for and you like your Garretts, that's definitely in a different league to all the other Ace range, which you'd expect, because that's obviously a new machine. I run an AT Pro, and to be honest, you know, it seems like it's got a faster recovery than the AT Pro. It's definitely really stable. The AT Pro is stable, But it's just that recovery speed, you know, when you've got a target and that recover really quickly. That's what's so good about it. So all in all, I think at the moment, you know, that's a definite one to consider. We'll see you on the next video, guys.